Hello, hello, welcome back. I am so happy to see you again. If we don't already know each other, I'm Liza, a witch who works for the Crow Mother, and I'm here with your December TarotScopes. If you haven't already, make sure that you've subscribed to this channel and turn your notifications on so that way you get these videos every month when we do TarotScopes and any other time that we make magic together. It's an honor and a privilege to read for you. You should feel encouraged to apply these messages to your sun, moon, rising sign, or any other placements that you're paying close attention to at this time. Hello, Cancer. I am here with your December TarotScope, and I am here offering, or with an offering of smoke to cleanse the space around you and between us. Let's take a deep, nourishing breath in and prepare for your reading. So your first card in your December sequence is the High Priestess. We then have everyone's favorite, the Tower, and then we have the Nine of Wands. So, you know, at this point, pulling the Tower is, you know, I think hopefully never say it's not a big deal, but also I feel, I guess I'll stick with you, sweet beloved Cancer. You are prepared for the removal, the replacement, the displacement, and eventual replacement of anything that does not lead you into, or at least toward, your unfolding, your fulfillment, your commitment to self feels very strong at this point in the path. Let's reference the beloved High Priestess for 1 second. This card, as an emblem, comes for a couple of different reasons for you this month, my love. Number one, let's talk about, you know, the word that I just used opening our conversation, prepared, right? It's, you know, are you ready for, are you prepared? Are you used to, after the last couple of years, the Tower energy for you and your deep, watery wells of knowing? I would say that you are in some spaces ready or prepared or able to see where some of these things are going to dismantle and replace themselves in your life. A nod to, again, your deep, watery wells of knowing are already at work. They're already at work, but they are really guiding you towards some shake up and shake down for you this month. Am I here to suggest to you that you pull out, unplug all of your stuff, pack it up, and go under the covers until the shaking and the dismantling stops? I'm actually here to encourage the opposite. I'm here to encourage you to always have, well, there's no always, to, as best you can this month, keep your antenna up, your wells of intuition clean, protected, and your spidey senses as they were, as sharp as possible to be able to see what things are going to be necessarily changing for you. And as a matter of fact, you are suggested to, again, not just pack up and hide under the covers until it blows over. You are meant to be out there in it, to witness for your own future offerings, they're saying, for your own future offerings for others. You are meant to be out there witnessing that experience of unfolding, of dismantling and replacing, of shaking up and shaken down. I do not, in all seriousness, feel that this is going to be a painful shake-up or shakedown for you. For some of you, it may be uncomfortable. It may very well be uncomfortable. But for the majority of you that view this, for any of your placements, I think you're ready. I think you're ready because I think you knew this was coming, this change, this inevitable change. You are meant to be out there and in it for the ways in which you offer your gifts to people moving forward just before the midline of 2022, when some of these things will start to come to fruition. And let's talk about that for 1 second. Is there a complete dismantling? Let me crack my knuckles as I read for you. But anyway, if we were in person, I would be doing that anyway. Is there, a complete overhaul of life for you? I really don't think so. I really don't think it's a complete overhaul because of the way that these cards have lined up here. And if we take all three of them as a group, I don't think it's a complete overhaul. I think that there is a lot of shaking off last vestiges that maybe you've held on to, last vestiges that maybe you've held on to for security or out of fear or whatever it is, or I could keep doing this a little bit longer, whatever, right? That is no more, is meant to be no more. And you are meant to step into greater service of others in these ways that you will absolutely benefit from being out in witness of Tower's energy in your life this month. Ways that wholeheartedly relate to or nod back to the High Priestess, right? Remember, I was saying that this card has come for a couple different messages. The first of which was to say that you knew this was coming, this shake up, shake down. Was it a gut instinct, a gut knowing? For a lot of you, yeah. For, I think, some of you, it was a knowing because you knew that which you were holding on to was really not meant for you, but you want to see maybe if you could squeeze a little bit more out of it before you had to be done with it. The other part of what the High Priestess is here to communicate is to talk about how the hue of service, the hue of existence that you exist within, beginning to show itself just before the midline of 2022, which is tapping into that deep, watery well of knowing. Whatever it is for you that falls away, that is dismantled from your systems, is making room for that well of knowing to be broader, to become deeper. You are really, 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 you're really, really, really meant to step further into that, at least for this next wave of time. And by wave, I'm talking like 6-month wave of time that this will be in development for you. This part of your life will not be ignored any longer. Are you not ignoring it already? Great, this doesn't apply to you, and chances are you will not experience shakeup in that way. But nonetheless, Cancer does experience a bit of dismantling this month, and through it all, you are meant to be out in it and bearing witness so that you can gather what you see, what you experience through it, and transmutate it into an offering of love for those around you. And in case you didn't catch it in the opening, you should feel encouraged to apply these messages to your sun, moon, rising, or any other placement you're paying close attention to right now. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications on so you get the heads up whenever these videos come out monthly and any other time that we make magic together. And one more time, it is an honor and a privilege to read for you, one that I do not take lightly. I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to be of service to you and to our community, both locally and globally. I love walking along this path with you, and I love having this moment to close out our year with one another. Merry meet, merry part, merry may we meet again.